Okay, I'm going to take him off here because he is uncomfortable, so I can make the video. Oh my gosh. And the worst thing about this whole situation is I didn't pump, so that means I have to give him my nipple, and I really don't want to do that, but I have to. So I'm sorry, my baby. Ooh, I'm sorry, Baba. I'm sorry, baby. Mama's an angel. This thing helps a lot for me to get things done around the house when Josh is working, because he is currently working now. So that's why I have the bye. Ayo, Baba. I know you don't like. He doesn't like easy tight too much. So let me just put this away. Okay, so I'm gonna leave him here. When he cries there, I'm gonna attend him. I wanted to actually crochet, that's why I brought this. So yeah, I feel like my boobs are heavy. I need to pump, but obviously I can't pump here. So basically, guys, if you don't know, when the milk comes in, your boobs feel like heavy, and sometimes you feel the milk coming in and it is heavy. So yeah, Baba. I don't think I'll be able to crochet, honestly. I think I just need to hold him. I'm sorry. Yeah, do I milk? If he's probably hungry. This baby's hungry every second. You can hold your pacifier, Baba. You're good. You know what he likes to do, ne? This baby, he's so greedy. Like, he just wants to pull my nipple. That's why I don't want to feed him. I want to give him a bottle because wait, Allah in poyam sana. For no good reason. Oh my gosh. Anyway, my ring. Oh, I was saying that after I give birth, like the first few weeks, I think I lost a lot of weight because I was going back to my appetite. So my ring literally fell off, but now it's a bit tight. Like, it's not falling, surprisingly. So that means I am eating because I need to eat a lot because I'm breastfeeding, right? Okay. So let's get to the story of my birth and everything and how it happened, okay? So I want to draw a nice picture for you guys. So get your tea, get your cookies, sit down, because this is going to be a long, okay, not long, but it's going to be a visual story time. You're going to visualize everything I'm saying. Hopefully you guys are like that, because I'm like that. I literally visualize everything, and I tend to talk fast. I think I am talking fast. Okay, so yesterday I was on TikTok live, and I did like summarize my birth story to the people that were there because they were interested, but I didn't spill all the tea. So I did promise you guys that I'm going to share this. So let me just begin. Okay, so I gave birth at 37 weeks and 2 days, right? Yeah. So that means the night before, basically the night before, I was on my yoga ball, jumping. I was doing squats. I was doing a lot of things. I was working out because that's what I was doing during my pregnancy, right? So I didn't know there was like anything unusual about the day. I was just doing my normal routine of working out, right? And then that night, right, I slept. Are you okay, Baba? That night I slept, but it was an unusual sleep. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I would toss and turn, and I don't usually toss and turn. Like, I only turn to my left or to my right just to, um give the other side a break. But that day, like, it was unusual. Honestly, that night, actually, it was unusual. The night of the yoga ball situation, right? It was unusual. um I don't know, I was feeling a lot of, I wouldn't say pain, but unusual, like, movements, or like in my stomach, man. I would, like, even sleep sitting up. It was very unusual, but I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, okay, I'm closer to giving birth, right? Papa, you see, now he's going crazy and he's pulling my nipple. What's wrong, Papa? I'm sorry. As a mom, son, you just have to apologize for no good reason. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, so, okay, fine. I woke up in the morning the next day. My what is it? My pregnancy pillow had blood, right? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the bleeder upper. So then I wake up Josh. I'm like, baby, I'm bleeding. And then obviously his first thing is like, what's happening? So I just go to the toilet, I go pee, and then like liters of blood just fall out. Like, when I tell you liters, I'm like, I heard the sound of right? It wasn't like pure blood, it was like, you know? But me, I'm the type of person that is so chill. Like, literally anything can happen. I can fall, like, during skating. I can burn my finger. I can do what. It's not that deep. Like, I'm not the person to be like, oh my god, no. Because, like, even during my pregnancy, I was praying, right? And I believe that God gave me this baby to be able to take care of it. This baby is a blessing, There's a reason why I was pregnant. There's a reason why I have him right now. So there's no way that he was gonna allow anything to happen, because during my whole pregnancy, I was always praying. We were always praying for a good birth and a good pregnancy and no complications, right? We just prayed for a healthy baby and a good baby, right? Regardless of what comes and how the birth of the baby is, let it be natural or let it be, non-natural. So I wasn't touched. That's the type of person I am. Like, I was like, So luckily, the previous, that week we were coming from, because this was Monday, right? So that week we were coming from, luckily, I packed the hospital bags. I made a video, I packed the bags. So the bags were already seated and waiting for us and waiting for the baby to arrive, right? So Josh got the bags and we left, right? Because the doctor said as soon as you see blood, as soon as you just, come straight to the hospital, right? So we knew what to do, got dressed. Did I brush my teeth that day? I don't know if I brushed my teeth, hey? It's so foggy. But I don't think so. I didn't. Bro, it was 9 a.m. when this all happened, right? So, we're just trying to get out because it's our first baby. We don't know what is happening, right? We're trying, blood is a bad thing when it comes to pregnancy. That's what we were thinking. So obviously, there's no time to brush your teeth, there's no time to eat. The first priority is the baby and getting to the hospital, right? So we got dressed, we requested, and we went to the hospital, right? We didn't eat nothing, So we got to the hospital, obviously, and then we got to the hospital, and then we spoke to the people. So the lady I spoke to first, she's not a nurse. The lady is a, like, you know those people, she's not a security guard. She's those people that like if you don't have an appointment, you go to her, and if you have an emergency, she'll let you in. But if you don't have an emergency, she'll just like tell you go there and what. Are you done being dramatic? Are you done being dramatic, Baba? Are you done being dramatic? Okay, you are done. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, my angel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'm sorry, baby. Oh, my angel. My sweet baby. Okay, so basically, that lady told me that, so I explained the situation to her, that I woke up and then I was bleeding, right? And then she told me that no, I shouldn't worry. When she was pregnant, that also happened. It's not a problem. You're in labor, right? I'm in active labor. So basically that means it's time, you understand? So basically anytime my contractions are gonna start, because I didn't have any contractions yet from the house. So I was like, okay, and I was excited, bro. I'm like, okay, finally a baby's coming, right? Go, cool. We went to the labor ward, and now obviously you have to keep in my papers and whatnot, and my, book and whatnot. And I explained the situation to the nurses, right? And then they tell me, they get me a bed and whatnot, and then they tell me, they check me, they put pipes on me, whatever, and then they tell me that, like, it's unusual, basically, that I was bleeding like that amount of blood, right? But at that moment, I was still chilled. Like, guys, I'm the chillest person. Like, I don't know if things stress me, honestly. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but nah, I don't know if things stress me. So she was telling me that it's an unusual thing and whatnot. And I'm so thankful to God, because TikTok can make you paranoid, When you watch TikTok, and even now when I watch TikTok, everything is a problem. Like, they'll say if your baby is breathing too fast, your baby has this disease, what. Like, they diagnose other kids or other babies, other people's babies on TikTok. So if you're not, and you don't have faith, you're just gonna like diagnose your child just from watching the internet and just from watching TikTok, honestly. Because I'm not saying it's all bad, because I'm learning a lot from TikTok and everything, but sometimes, like, don't take everything that you see on the internet, because you're gonna stress yourself, right? Saying all that, my point is, what's my point? Okay, I forgot my point. But the nurse was like, it's unusual and what. And then they put me on the bed, and now there's pipes. It wasn't like, it was those pipes of like getting, I think, blood in my system, probably to produce more, it was a water pipe to get blood to produce again, And then they put a pipe in my bladder so I can pee through it, so I don't have to go to the toilet. So when they did that, I was fine with the other pipes, because I was like, okay, maybe it's a normal thing. Like, they put pipes. I've seen videos of them putting pipes on pregnant ladies, you know, so it's a normal thing. But once they put that pipe on in my bladder, I was like, nope, there's something wrong. So I was like, hello. So I cannot go to the toilet. Hey, bro, I'm making noise, baby. Oh, my angel, you didn't burp though. You didn't burp, baby. Good burp. I don't know if I'm making noise, but I don't think so. He can sleep through like a noise, so yeah. Anyway, so once they put that pipe in me, I was like, nope. In my bladder, I was like, nope. I ain't go with something, but I wasn't like that intense. I was like, okay, maybe now there's something, because like I'm okay. I can stand up and go pee, you know. And from what I know, when you have contractions, you have like it's better for you to walk. So if they're putting pipe in me and I get contractions, how am I gonna soothe those contractions if I can't even stand up and walk like I'm a patient? Even though I was a patient, you know, but I wasn't an ill patient, okay? So, but I was still chilled and I was getting hungry because I didn't eat. So now Josh is panicking, you know, like men in general, like they are very protective. They, you know, have that instinct of like wanting to protect and all those stuff. So obviously he didn't know what was happening. So now he's also searching on ChatGPT what is happening, but he didn't let me know at that moment what ChatGPT is saying, because now ChatGPT is going to tell me, oh, you are dying and the baby is what obviously. So he was getting his own information and stressing by himself, you know, because he can't tell me, because now I'm also going to stress. So he was trying to be there for me and like assist me and whatnot. So he at least the nurses allowed him to come in, and then I asked the nurses if I'm allowed to eat, and they were like, no, I'm not allowed to eat because they don't know where the blood is coming from. So I'm hungry, and then my contractions started. I was like, oh hell no. But I'm like, I like to think that I'm strong, and I am strong, guys, but birth strong is another situation. But I like to think, and I know I am a strong person in general, like in terms of pain, like I can tolerate pain, you know. So the contractions started mild, you know, it was like cramps, but then it became more, and now I have to turn left and right, and now I have this whole pipe where my pee is coming that is disturbing my turning, and just like it was terrible. That pipe was just the problem. Actually, it wasn't the contractions, it was the pipe. So now I can't eat, I'm hungry. So Josh went to go buy some fruits and stuff, and then he came back and he was eating shame, because now I don't expect him not to eat, yabo. And he's trying to soothe me shame, and he had a book and it was I'm actually remembering this now. He had a book and he was reading to me, so I can I can feel better. And every time like I would turn left, he would go the other side to read to me, and if I turn the other side, he'll go the other side to read to me. And it's so sweet. I'm actually thinking about it. It's so sweet because he was so stressing. Like, imagine, like your partner is in this thing that you don't know what it is. Like, she's bleeding, and your baby is like, you don't know what's happening to the baby. You don't know what's happening to your partner. And he was like he just showed a strong, like, you know, he had a strong character about him, and it's so sweet. Actually, I'm actually thinking about it now. Baby! He's playing music. I don't know if he's gonna hear me. Baby! I want him to turn off the geyser. But I think I put it on now, so I don't think the water's hot. Anyway, that's so sweet. Okay. So, I heard from the nurses that I'm like 2 centimeters, and that's so far because I need to be 10 centimeters to give birth. So in my head I'm like, I just want to get over and done with. I just want to reach this 10 centimeters so I can get out of here and go home with my baby. Like, that's all I want. I don't want anything else, you know. And so now they come in and they tell me that no, I'm gonna go to another hospital because they don't know where this blood is coming from. So they wanted to get me a doctor because apparently that hospital I went to, they only had nurses to just give birth, to help people give birth, but there weren't actual doctors there, right? So they said they're gonna send me to another hospital. Fine. And so they say they're contacting the ambulance. So we're waiting for the ambulance like for probably 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then the ambulance came, and then unfortunately Josh couldn't come with me in the ambulance because there was another lady in the ambulance that was also pregnant but going to another hospital, so it would be like uncomfortable for her to have a man there, you know, that she doesn't know, and she's pregnant and she's going through a lot. So they said that no, Josh must go with his own transport to the hospital. Fine. And they got me a wheelchair, and then I was like VIP son in that wheelchair, son. I was like, and the ambulance lady was pushing me, and I wasn't wearing my shoes. I think I left my shoes, and then I only had my socks on. Josh had my shoes, and actually I didn't even say bye to him. I was just like, my mind wasn't there, right? The worst part of it is I didn't bring my phone, right? Because my phone has a problem. So that day it wasn't charged. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I don't really need it. Like, we're gonna come back the same day. So I didn't bring my phone. So we didn't have contact. So imagine now, we don't have contact, and I can't update him to what is happening, or if I reach the hospital and where I am to let him know, right? But the nurse told him that the hospital that I'm going to, so I thought he was going to follow the ambulance, but the Uber took long, so I don't know when he reached the hospital. Anyway, so now I get to the hospital. I gave my book and everything, my information, to the lady there. And then they were so rude. Let's stop there. You know, the nurses, they were so rude. Like, they were so rude. They were so rude. In all my years, honestly, I've never experienced such rudeness. I've heard people are rude. Amaxhosa are rude. But I've never experienced it until that time. Yes, I know. Guys, ad break. I have this problem with my lips, right? I don't know if it's okay. I don't think it's because I talk too much. So basically, I get white lines here, right? So I bought this at Clicks. I don't know if you guys can see it, for 130 rand. So this lady recommended this, right? And it's not working. I'm still getting white lines, but it's 130 rand, and I can't just not use it because in my other ones, I just left them. The other one that I use is from Clicks, but it's a lip gloss. It's like 30 rand, and the other one is also 30 rand. It's Essence, and the other one is a Clicks brand. But this is 130 rand, and I just can't be like, okay, no, let me just put it here. I'm not gonna use it anymore. I have to finish it and use it, right? Like, I don't have to actually. because of it. But it's 130 rand, and it's a lip moisturizer daily conditioning treatment. So I don't know if it's my lips or what, but if you guys are looking for something to protect your lips, this, I bought it at Clicks. And I also saw this other, okay, never mind, let me get to the point of this story time. But guys, if you know anything I can try, please help me, guys. I'm tired of being like always alert every time I'm out that maybe my lips are white or whatnot. Like, it's irritating, you know. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, so and I actually hate like doing this, because imagine now when it's ipeli left to dig. It's not cute, it's disgusting. Okay, so now oh, they were rude. The lady there, she was a receptionist, whatever, at the labor ward. I'm Mazi, if in her first life she knew me and I stole her man, but she was giving me the energy, sana. And gumama omdala sana. She's not old, she's probably 40, so that's not old. She was giving me attitude, like however, she was like, and obviously I had to change into the robe. So she's like, Ina, about ginger. Like, who, first of all, who told you I understand Xhosa? Who told you I can speak Xhosa? And I'm depending as Xhosa Gesana. But obviously I mix, yabo. So people don't like it. They're like, oh, Gandhi, I got to teach Xhosa. But anyway, so I changed into my robe, and now I have two pipes. I have the pipe in my bladder, and I have the pipe on my arm. Oh no, I don't. Sorry, baby. Sorry, mama. Where's your pacifier? Turn the passive. You know. Okay, so I went to the toilet. I went to the toilet to go and change to the robe they give you there. And now I'm struggling because I think I had two pipes. I had the one in my arm and I had the one in my bladder, right? So I couldn't take it. I was struggling to take off my clothes because when I take off the arm, the pipe is there, the pipe is not coming out. I was so stressing. And then they're calling my name, Upu Kawara, Kawara, Kawara. Why are you taking long, Kawara? Don't. And I'm also now shouting through the other side. I'm struggling, and they keep quiet. And then again, Kawara, Kawara. I'm like, oh my gosh, Lord, please. And now I wasn't wearing a pad, remember, and now I'm bleeding. So now there's also now blood coming out, and like I don't know if I should clean the blood because obviously I don't want the next person to come into a dirty place. So I cleaned it, and then yeah, and now they're calling Kawara. Wow. Anyway, I finally got it. Oh, I actually didn't get it. I told them, I went out and I told them I can't put this thing on, and they're just giving me attitudes like, and then she like pulls it and then she puts it on for me. And like at this point, my hair's a mess, I'm a mess, like I'm hungry, I didn't eat, I'm like, I don't have time for this, okay? Lady, this is your territory. Just, yeah, I respect your territory. This is your house, this is your hospital shop. I'm just a patient. If you want to spare me, if you want to treat me like I'm not a human, it's fine, I'll take it. I just want to get out of here. Shh, Papa. What's wrong? What's wrong, bye? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? He's agitated because he wants to sleep, and I'm not doing the right things to help him sleep. No, baby. Shh, shh, shh. Must I cover you? Come. I'll cover you. Okay, so she was being rude, she was being evil, actually, not even rude, she was being evil. And then she's like, I must lay on the bed. And obviously they had to put like something around my stomach to check the baby's heartbeat. And she was doing it so rudely, like she was doing it so roughly. It's like, I must turn on my left, and I turn on my left, and she's like, is that your left? I was on my left, woman, like what left is left? Sorry, my angel. Sorry, baby. I make you a noise. Okay, so yeah, the lady was rude. Luckily, the doctors came, and the doctors were white people. And white people, in my opinion, are always nice. Shame. I've never experienced a white person that is rude, honestly. Like, I grew up around white people, so in my experience, I've never experienced a rude white person. So the white doctors came, and then they checked me, and they asked me questions, and they were like, no, there's nothing wrong, you're in active labor. But they didn't actually tell me like where the blood is coming from or whatnot, but they told me that they said, I think it's a place, they said it's a placenta, right? So okay, I don't know, I think the placenta detached. So basically the placenta is what gives the baby food, right? So the placenta is on your womb, right? So I think my placenta, like, it moved, you know, like it detached because it was like together with glue. So now, yeah, so I think that's what happened, and now I was bleeding. So the doctor was like, the doctor reassured me. She was like, no, it's fine, you're just in active labor, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, well, sharp. So now they take me to another room where I just have to sit down and wait until I'm 10 centimeters to give birth, right? I'm so hungry. At that time Josh came. Josh was already there, so he gave me a bag with fruit. So that time the nurses said I'm able to eat because, yeah, they know what's up, so it's not gonna affect anything. So I was able to eat. And the worst part that irritated me so much now is that when I came there first, the nurses are asking me my name, they're asking me my number, they're asking me the next of kin or whoever to call close to me, yeah, and I'm like, I don't know the number. Like, honestly, I don't even know Josh's number. Like, I know it's 060, but I don't know what else, you know, what comes after that. So I'm like, I don't know the number. And it's so crazy because I gave them the book which has his number on, and how come they think in their head that it's okay to ask a pregnant woman a lot of bunch of questions? Like, it's not okay. That's why we give you guys those books to get all our information from, not for you to ask a pregnant woman a lot of questions thinking that we're gonna know the answers to it. We're in pain. Like, make it make sense. Anyway, so at that time I reached the hospital, it was like I was 5 centimeters, right? So if that, yeah, I don't know the times to when I reached the hospital, but and to when I left the first hospital. So when I got to the second hospital, I was 5 centimeters, right? So now I'm sitting in the room with where I had my banana, right? I had fruits. I ate 2 bananas, and I was 5 centimeters. So basically, there they help like they help the woman which is closest to 10 centimeters. So luckily, I was the second closest to 10 centimeters, right? So they got me a room, and then I got in the room, and they put pipes on me to connect it to the thing where they check the baby's heart rate and whatnot. My mouth is even sore here of talking. So now, and I need to finish today, because I know if I don't finish and I just cut it now, I'm never gonna finish, so yeah. Anyway, so okay, so now I'm in the other room where I'm gonna give birth, right? So that time my contractions weren't a lot, and then they started being a lot. I'm 5 centimeters. Oh no, I'm lying. They were actually a lot at 5 centimeters. It was sore, right? It was sore, guys, right? And before I was in labor, during my pregnancy, I would watch TikTok videos regarding pregnancy and breathing techniques and whatnot. So I know like how to breathe and whatnot. But at that moment, I forgot all of that, Sana. I forgot all of that. I was screaming rather than breathing. And then this lady comes in, she's like, didn't anyone tell you that you're not supposed to scream here? You must, a contraction comes, you must breathe. And then I'm like, no one told me that. And then she's like, no, you must, when a contraction comes, you must breathe. Then I'm like, okay, thank you. And then she leaves. And everyone in the labor ward is screaming, right? So in my head, I'm like, everyone is screaming, brah. Like, this is not. People are being dramatic. My sister, the labor ward is not your friend. The labor ward is not your friend. I don't know how people give birth to more than 2 children or 1 child, but the labor ward is not your friend. I'm saying now, I'm thanks, guys. When I tell you, the contractions, bruh. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be demure. I'm not gonna scream. I'm gonna do what I know. I'm gonna do what I learned on TikTok. Every time a contraction comes, I breathe. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. I was screaming. I was done. I don't care. I was screaming, and then there were intern students from universities. I think it was from Stellenbosch. They were coming in and out, checking on us, checking on me, and then they were like, is everything okay, whatnot? And I'm like, no, I need pain tablets. I'm sorry, I need something for the pain, And then she said she's gonna go ask for me. She came back and they're like, no, they say they can't give you anything. And I'm like, anyway, I'm in pain, I'm screaming, the contractions are coming, I'm screaming, like, I'm trying to breathe, obviously, because I know the more I cooperate and breathe, the more, I can get done with this. Yeah, but even that, if that's the logical thing to do, the human thing to do when you're in pain is to scream and call for your mommy, right? So I'm screaming there, everyone in the labor ward is screaming, so let me join them. Yeah, but so the gynae comes in, she puts her fist in my vagina to check how dilated I am. But at that time, I think the first time she did it, it was like, it wasn't sore. It's not sore. It's uncomfortable. But it's that ugly uncomfortability. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to describe it as. Like, there's nothing I can describe it as, shame. But she checked me with her fist like 5 times. I counted. Check if I'm like, guys, like, in this life, man, we so advanced in technology. Are you gonna tell me that there's no way you can check if someone is dilated? Then I should have closed the window. Baby! I should have closed the window now. These cars are making a noise. And he's gonna hear me because he's playing his own music. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and I'm not gonna stand up. Shame. I am not gonna stand up. I think you guys can put, if you guys can't hear me, I think YouTube has that caption place where on the right hand side where you can put on the captions. Yeah, it's the captions, yeah, to hear or to read what I'm saying. Guys, my mouth is so sore from talking. Like, honestly, it's so sore. And I'm thinking what to cook for supper. And I'm sleepy and I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm actually not hungry. But I need to eat because I need to produce milk so I can breastfeed my baby. Anyway, back from the ad break. So now, where was I? You know what will kill me now is once I'm done with this video and I check it and I'm not even showing. Like, I'll literally, like, because what do you mean? Anyway, so now, okay. So the gynae comes and she's checking me and she tells me, okay, I'm 7 centimeters, whatnot. So I'm telling her, can my fiance come in once I'm 10 centimeters to give birth so he can be here? And they're like, yes, no problem. Like, once you're 10 centimeters, we're gonna call him and he can come. And yeah, so I reached 10 centimeters and there's like 5 people in front of me and my legs are opened, my vagina's in their faces, they're looking at my vagina. The intern students, like, yeah, like my vagina was just a television for them because now they're interning and I can't be like, no, I don't want them here. Like, you know, they were interning. So yeah, so Josh comes and that time, like, I'm in 10 go, like, I'm ready to push. He comes, I remember him holding my hand, and then as soon as he came there, he started praying. Like, he honestly started praying, and I literally, even though I was in such pain, I could hear him pray. And he's telling me, baby, you're gonna be okay, you're so strong, all those good things, you know. So I was like, okay, and I'm holding his hand while, you know, I'm pushing. As the contraction comes, I push, you know, and I push. Meanwhile, guys, I only ate 2 bananas. Keep that in mind. I only ate 2 bananas, guys. Tilambile. Like, pregnancy hunger is no joke. It's not like normal hunger, like, okay, I can stay the whole day without eating. A normal hunger, no. It's pregnancy hunger. On top of that, I have to push. Okay, fine. So I'm pushing, you know, and the guy is like, you got this, push, and now I'm apparently pushing wrong now because I'm not supposed to breathe. That the air comes out, like, no. I'm supposed to breathe in, like, as you ever felt constipated, or push it, like you're pushing poo out. That's how I'm supposed to push the baby, right? That is why when if you guys have heard stories of people giving birth that they poo, because that's the same way you're supposed to push a baby. You're supposed to push as if you are constipated and you're pushing poo out. So now I'm pushing inward, right? And I'm pushing, and it's sore. And I remember before Josh came, I was like, I didn't mean it as a joke. I was like, yes, call Josh because he must see what he did to me. It's his fault. And then the people started laughing, and I wasn't even making a joke, but they found it funny. And anyway, so now this, sorry guys, I'm looking at this. Anyway, I need to look at you guys. So now I'm pushing. So now they tell me no, I must push inward. Now I'm trying to push inward, and they're like, okay, keep on going. The baby, you can see the baby's head. Keep on going. And now I'm like, I was so weak, guys. I was so weak. I was so tired, And Josh is on the other hand saying, "You can do it, baby." I'm like, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Don't tell me I can do it. I was so like, I wasn't pissed, but I was like, nah, bruh. I'm here because of you, so don't tell me that I can do it. Okay? I'm trying to do it. So the guy is like, you almost there, push. And then I'm like, I can't. I literally said, me and Josh were actually laughing about it because I was like, what did I say? Oh, I said, I tried. Basically, I'm like, I tried. And then, obviously, the baby wasn't out. So that means I still have to push. There's no I tried. What's going to happen? The baby's going to be stuck in my... No, I have to push, right? So now I'm pushing. So they just need one strong push because they can see the baby, right? So they just need one strong push. But I didn't have that in me, guys. Like, I honestly didn't. I was pushing. Like, when they said, as the contraction comes, this is the last push we need. Push. I pushed, but it wasn't apparently the push she needed for the baby to come out. So she's like, basically, I can't keep on I can't keep on like pushing and then the baby goes and stops because apparently that will harm the baby to go and stop. The baby just needs to out, right? So basically that is what was happening with me. I would push and then stop, so the baby would go and stop. So that apparently is not good. Even though they could see the face of the baby, I was so close, guys. So the guy was like, they're going to put something on, because they could see his face, like his head was out, right? They're gonna put something, it's called vacuum, basically. They're gonna put something on his head, so when I push, they just help me and they take him out, right? But they told me that it's gonna be uncomfortable because it's an uncomfortable way to take out the baby, but they could see the baby. And I was like, I don't mind, bruh. Like, at this point, I've experienced all uncomfortabilities, I've experienced all pains. I don't mind. Like, if you need to help me, please help me, right? So they cut me, right? They opened, so probably my hole was like 10 centimeters, so she opened it more. So apparently Josh was there, right? So he's telling me they cut me open. So your hole is close to your anus, so they cut that side of my hole, right? So apparently they can put the thing in on the head, and when I push, it just but at that moment I didn't feel the cut, but Josh told me that they cut me. So fine. So baby comes out, and then they put the baby on my chest. Luckily, I'm so surprised because I'm a crier, guys. I'm a crier. So I'm so shocked that I didn't even cry. Not crying of pain, but crying of relief. Because when Nathan came out, that relief of I'm done. There was no tears, right? So I was so happy that I'm done, guys. I was like I remember I didn't even look at him because obviously I've seen in movies, like once they as soon as baby comes out, they put the baby on you for mom contact with the baby. I was so relieved, and then they put the baby on me, they cut the umbilical cord, and then she was sewing. So I thought I had stitches because I didn't see myself, right? But I didn't have stitches. But after I gave birth, it felt like I had stitches, but I didn't actually have stitches. I had the tear from the place she cut me, you see. But I thought it was stitches, but no, it wasn't stitches. Anyway, so now the baby's out, and Josh took him for contact with him. So he took off his top, and then he did there's a name for it. I don't know, contact to the baby. I don't know what it's called, but I think there is a name for it. So Josh had the baby there, and so they were so she sewed me, and I didn't even feel it. Apparently she took a needle and she was sewing me. I'm hearing this from Joshua. So now she's sewing me. Guys, like I remember I saw on TikTok that you're supposed to push the placenta out, right? But in that time I forgot. So now she's like, I need to push one more time. I need to push one more time. I need to push out the placenta. Yo, Sana, until when? Pushing, bored, Sana. So now I have to push out the placenta, and I don't remember how it feels, but I know it was not nice. Like, honestly, guys, it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice to push it out. Like, it felt like, I remember it feeling like jelly, but I think, like, I was defeated, guys. I was hungry. I was tired. I was done. Honestly, I was done. So the placenta's out, and now I'm done. And then, Josh is there, and Josh is telling me he did good, whatnot, and he brought me flowers, guys. Josh is so sweet. Like, that man, Shem, he's the sweetest man in this world. I'm so lucky, actually. So now he brought me flowers, and now the nurses are going on. The nurses they actually spoke about that story the whole night, because I stayed two nights at the hospital, because they had to monitor the baby, because apparently, like, they had to monitor his head if, like, that thing they put on his head didn't, like, harm his head, right? So I had to stay in the hospital for 2 days because of that. So the night they were going on about, Sana, umtu uziselwe iflowers, Sana, and whatnot, and, like, they were making such a big thing out of it. Like, it's never been done in the history of hospitals. It was like, I was laughing, actually. Like, I was laughing because I'm like, okay. I was laughing, and I was like, crazy. And they were also going on because that time Josh had brought my bags with. He's brought the baby bag and my bag. So they saw in my bag I had including what is that thing that you drink for energy? Sorry, baby, I'm making a noise. I forgot the thing, what it's called. It's a sachet where you drink to get energy, like, while studying or whatever. But Josh didn't bring it for me. It just apparently was in the bag. So one of the nurses saw that. They're like, yo, Sana, usiseli flowers, ne, that thing. And they were going on like, yo, hi Sana, yathandwa Sana. Yo, umntu wakho, what is he? What nationality is he, Sana? Nam damfuna umntu onje. And I was laughing. I was laughing, Sana, because hey guys, so I'm done with the story time. I cut it because the baby was needing my assistance, but now I'm done. I hope you guys pictured everything that I've told you guys, and my recommendation to everyone that is watching my video is please go to the labor ward once in your life. If you go twice, then or thrice, then it's on you, because the labor ward is not your friend, okay? But I just want to say thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my video. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and yeah guys, experience it for yourself. Don't take other people's experiences and put it on you, because that is just gonna scare you, okay? So don't be scared of what I've told you. Just take it all in, and yeah, I wish you guys a happy pregnancy, and whoever is not pregnant, I wish you a pregnancy now. Bye.